Hello everyone and welcome to Touhou World Cup Double Dealing Character Lunatic Scoring. I am one of your hosts, Mino, and I am joined by two other players to commentate this exciting match for y'all. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. RB.
Hello, I'm RB, one of the players from last year. I've actually played DDC quite a bit, mainly Ringway and Sapia A.
We also have Borealis here as well. They're on a quick BRB, but they are a Sakya A specialist and will help us give some pretty insightful commentary, so we'll welcome them when they come back. So yeah, it's this category. Go ahead and get into some pre-match slides, or do we want to wait a little bit maybe? Alright, that works.
I think we're ready to go, yeah.
Alright, so as you've been shown many times before, TWC is an annual international tournament featuring the games from the Touhou project. In this particular match, we're going to have two contestants. They'll be competing in Touhou 14's Lunatic mode, and they are given 100 minutes to perform their best run. And they will be judged by a rubric called the TWC score. This rubric takes into account the balances. It takes into account and balances the numerical differences between each of the varying shot types. So, player with the highest TW score wins. And we can go ahead and get into some of the basics. So, Touhou 14 itself is rather simple. Your main gimmick is going to be the point of collection. When you gather 20 more items, you receive a bonus alongside a resource fragment. And higher the bonus, the bigger the multiplier. And if big enough, you get what we call a 2.0 and an assured life piece. And in order to raise the value of these items, you gather what are called green... Oh! Hey there, Bori! Welcome back. Yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm kind of hogging the comms a little bit. I'll let y'all kind of pop in. I like DDC scoring. I'm very enthusiastic about it, so... Anyway.
Yes, that's what green items do.
This is our third commentator, Bori.
Yes. That's me.
Well, I should be calling them Borealis, but...
It's fine.
Yeah,
So,
green
yes,
items, those are green items. You get them when you bomb, right? But you also get them when you shoot using the focus mode that each character has. Not as much as bombing, but yeah, that is relevant, especially for Sakya B, who has a special perk where focus shooting gives you even more PIV than normal. That is if we see Sakya B today.
Oh, we will. One of our players is a Sapia B main.
It's very likely. It's also like a very standard fare for this game. It's the go-to shot for this game. So yeah. I guess next slide.
Oh, did we mention the significance of the spell card bonuses as well?
Oh, right.
In this game, they're actually worth
Yeah,
quite
they
a
are.
lot, as opposed to, you know, like 10 desires or whatever. So
Most games. In this game, they start from like a worth of like 6 million, scaling up to like 25 million per spell card. Extremely defining for every single shot type. So dying to one doesn't just mean you lose a life, but it also means you lose that raw score bonus, which is very, very relevant.
Yeah. And here
You
we
can
have
see here.
graph
Sorry.
for TWC score. You can see that Marissa B and Sapia B are way ahead because their bombs allow them to score really, really high. And in the middle, we have Rainbow A and Sapia A, which are good DPS shots, and they also have very good point item value, especially on stage 4. And on the very left, we have Reimu B and Marissa A, the lowest scoring shots in the game.
Yeah, Sakia B has a bomb that converts every single bullet on the screen into PIV items, which doesn't sound that significant, but that also includes spell cards. And normally in this game, if you bomb spell card, you don't get anything from it. So that's a Sakia B perk only. Marissa B just makes a shield that just converts everything into PIV and power, so yeah, that's why those two are just in a different league. Sakia A and Rated A just have phenomenal damage. They also have really good bombs in a different way.
Yeah. One other thing about Sakia B is that her bomb also has another insane perk, and it's that it freezes the screen and cancels everything, but also every bullet gives 2 green items instead of 1. So you would be getting double the amount as if you were just cancelling normally. So that really inflates her point item value and her scoring potential. Also about spell card bonuses, you can see on the previous slide they're worth like 10 million, upwards of 10 millions. And for our lower scoring shots here, like Reimu B and Marissa A, those spell card bonuses will make up an even higher percentage, so they become extra important. I think that covers the graph. Should we get into our players this time?
Yes.
Yeah, we should probably introduce our 2 contestants.
Yes, we have 2 big shots here. We have Dean, and we have Mazakura. Dean is a very established DDC player who, does he have the world record? I don't know if he does.
No, but he has 2.23 billion with Sakia B.
2.23, yeah, pretty strong. And he just plays a game. He's known for playing the game a lot. And then you have Mazakura, who's known for playing the more underrated, underplayed shots. It's very likely that he's gonna pick Marissa A. So we're probably gonna see some things that we have not seen before, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I know Dean's the world's biggest Sakia B fan, as shown by like his tweets. DDC Sakia B is fun. But Mazakura is more like an A-shot appreciator.
Well, here's the thing about Mazakura. Oh, hold on, you finish.
Yeah. He also did Reimu A and Sakia A scoring. In fact, he got the first ever 1.6 billion with Sakia A, which was the former world record. That's like the first shot he started playing too. So I think it's kind of his main shot. There's a very high chance we might see Sakia B versus Sakia A this match.
So one thing I want to point out about Mazakura is that he has actually played all 6 shots for Lunatic scoring, so kind of a wild card in that he can choose any of them that he wishes. But yes, I'm with Borealis, probably gonna see Sakia A, maybe a little Marissa A, we'll just have to find out.
He has Marissa A world record very recently, so I think it's very likely gonna be that. There's only 40 seconds on the clock. I want to see the players. There's no time. I want to see the players. There we go. Wow!
Nice. Komachi.
Finally defeated!
Interesting, I see Reimu A being hovered, but yeah, no, we're not gonna see that.
Nice
I see.
Careful,
Okay.
careful. Only one guy is gonna get this.
Yo, are we getting Marissa A?
It appears so.
Are we getting psyched? It's not Sakia A this time?
Marissa A's scoring has not been shown on DDC Lunatic's score so far, so this will be a nice change of pace if it is.
Marissa A, so I think interesting secretly.
We are most definitely seeing A shot versus B shot though, no doubt about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sapia B first and A shot. Appreciate it.
Wonderful. So stage 1, Mino, I'd like you to talk about this.
You want me to talk about it?
Yes.
Okay.
We can talk about the POC system.
I think that takes a bit more priority as well, yeah. Okay, so I mentioned very briefly that there are small bonuses and big bonuses, but I should probably go into specifics. So every time you get a bonus, there's going to be a multiplier, and there are 5 different multipliers. So if you get 20 items, for instance, you will get a 0.5 multiplier. If you get 30 items, you'll get 0.8. 40 items will net you 1.2. 50 items is 1.6. And 60 items is the 2.0 that I mentioned earlier. And addition to the bonus, you will get a bomb fragment or a life fragment. Now, if you get the 2.0, you will always get the life fragment, but if you get any bonus less than the 2.0, you will get a bomb fragment, except every 5th bomb fragment will be a life fragment instead. So there is kind of a fragment cycle going on.
Cycle isn't too much of concern until you start getting to high levels.
Well, DDC has a really bad habit of putting you in a specific cycle, and if you like lose a resource, it kind of throws everything out of the window.
Something I wanted to point out that we just saw on Mazakura's screen is that the player actually intentionally let themselves die to spawn extra power items, and those items can be used to enhance your bonuses.
Chat's asking if 2.0s contribute to the cycle. No, they don't. They're independent.
But you'll see soon on Mazakura's screen, whenever you capture a boss pattern, so no miss without dying or bombing, you'll get a bomb piece or life piece. So they also contribute to the cycle. You can think of it as like a 0.5 in a way. And for specific routes, like with Sapia B, there are some routes that are really dependent on this cycle working. You cannot miss a small bonus ever.
Yes, stage 1 is honestly pretty standard fare. You should finish.
Oh yeah, another thing we didn't mention because it's relatively minor, but grazing also increases your point item value. I think in the early game, 1 grace should be equivalent to around 7,000 points. And the first spell card, as we'll see on Dean's screen, it gives up to 5,000 grace. So that also offsets the spell bonus really heavily.
Yes, it's a major thing. Grazing is gonna be something we'll see probably well into stage 4 even. We missed it, but one thing I really liked is Marissa A has a very she has a magic spark, but she positions it in a way that it cancels the bullets while not hurting the boss too much. Because the edges of the magic spark only do like very little damage, but the center of it does a lot of damage. I think that's interesting.
We get our first entry to stage 2 already. That's nice.
So
yeah, stage 1 is pretty standard for most shots.
I want to point out something as well, and you'll see that the players themselves aren't necessarily going for all of these gigantic bonuses right off the bat. You might be wondering, you know, if a 2.0 is the best bonus you can get, well, why aren't the players just doing every bonus as a 2.0? Well, the reason for that is the cycling. As mentioned earlier, it is important to get all of those little bomb fragments as well. So the players, at least in the early game, aren't going to focus on just brute forcing everything as a 2.0. It's actually very important, especially for Sakia B, to get all of those extra little bomb pieces and in turn the life piece from the 5th cycle so that you can maximize your resource gain.
This mid route
Yeah.
is so interesting.
And a unique consequence of this is that the only bonuses you want to go for, generally, you would only go for 2.0s or 0.5s. So if you're just farming bomb pieces, you would want them to be 0.5s so you can get multiple of them instead of say 0.8 or 1.2.
So here we have Sekibonki. She is our Parsi of the game. She just has an absurdly large amount of bullets on her non-spells, which offer a lot of point added value. So this is a very well-timed boss since it's in the early game. Lets you get a lot of point added value for those late game bonuses. And very, yeah, I mean, that's what she's notable for, just milking.
She is so important. You're gonna see our players use pretty much every resource on her.
Yes,
even the
it's
first
very
non-spell-
likely that they're going to exit this boss with no resources.
Oh, they will, even in the TWC setting. It's standard to have 0-0 entering stage 3. Maybe one bomb, depending on the route, but 0 lives. It's a nice 2.0 route here on stage 2 second half. Oh no.
Aw,
Oh no,
poor Dean.
Dean.
It happens.
I got the TWC flu early. Nice.
Yes, one thing about the DC is it's one of the most RNG games, and it's just very likely that you're gonna have a good run, just fall off at the whim.
It's also really easy to make mistakes.
Yeah, and the Sakia B route in particular is very, very strict in the first 2 stages because it's hard to explain right now, but you'll see the fruits of it later, is that you basically need to min-max the amount of resources that you get because you want to do an extra 3 bombs worth of milking on Sekibonki. And in order to do that, you have to basically optimize your resources. So a single bonus failed is a reset with Sakia B in the early game. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
And if
Coming
you,
out to 9 head, which is really interesting because there's multiple ways to do it. So the flow of this spell is you want to grace, but also damage the heads. You want to space your damage on the heads so you can kill 3 of them and get enough items for a 2.0. And that makes the spell much harder than in survival.
you see a little neat trick here where if you kill
Wow.
3 of the heads and then go to POC, the items dropped from Sekibonki's spell will get you a 2.0.
Yeah.
He's already
He
at
actually failed that
no
in
lives
his,
left.
World record 2. He only got 2 heads. Also, I
And,
mentioned that grazing isn't that major in this game, but you can still kind of do it. There's not
Also,
as many dedicated tricks as in,
To be-
say, UFO.
difference
to be
between... oh, sorry, go first, Bory.
To be honest, grazing is like the extremely defining in this game. It's kind of because grazing this, I think, gives you like 10 million more points than just capping it if you do it right.
I forgot the gate for the final spell, but you do time it down to
It straight up gives
Grace.
a good amount more score.
So there is a bit of a difference between Marissa A and Sakia B as well is that Sakia B is a bit special in that her bombs can get point item value or the green items from spell cards, whereas Marissa A cannot get the green items from bombing on spells, which is why you didn't see bomb milking on that final spell, but you will see it as Sakia B. Anyway,
No one else can.
now for the fun and excitement. It's always a refreshing feeling to get into stage 3 in a DDC run, regardless of score or survival. But naturally, we're doing scoring here. This is when you're going to be seeing a lot of the big bonuses. Like every other bonus is going to be a 2.0. However, some of the leftover items that don't make it in the 2.0 get used to make these little 0.5 bonuses to get a few extra resources.
Yes, you should enjoy the stage because this is where the game becomes very cruel, especially for this shot. Kaguru's a pain in the ass, and she's not gonna be any different for this. Yeah, you bounce through her for this one at least, but in the main fight, her parents are already really hard, and in a scoring, you're really forced to cap them. Because failing to cap or bombing in them, the spells just loses you a lot of score. As we said, score bonuses are worth a ton, and they scale really hard.
But we're not there yet. Let's see what the rest of stage 3 has to offer.
One
Stage is
little
actually really
fact
fun
about
scoring.
these green yin yangs is that you can lure them.
Does it get
And-
more
Yeah, you
damage
get
from
more.
point blank? Yes, it does more damage point blank. The flamethrower.
Oh yeah, and
think she meant the bomb.
if it wasn't obvious by now, when you bomb, you do get an initial auto collect, so you can get bonuses from bombing at the bottom of the screen, which is something you'll be seeing a lot of in this game actually.
I think the spark doesn't do extra damage in other games, but I'm not sure if DDC has like anything special.
Oh, chat meant the bomb. It's just the center of the bomb.
Okay.
I think there was a pretty
So-
clean stage 3. I haven't seen any 2.0 fails.
We have the boss.
Yeah, have fun. This
Okay.
boss is absolute hell.
So it's-
you're gonna see that he's entering with no bombs, and that's because he's gonna try to go for a capture. Yeah, and you can even see the 7 out of 8 bomb fragments on the cycle, so that even if he dies,
Calculated.
he's gonna enter the next attack with 4 bombs. He didn't die though. That was a purposeful death to reset everything.
to get-
And it transformed the 1.2 to 1.6 by dying. So that's another attack.
This boss is
There's a
actually
lot-
really great to introduce the flow of to DDC. The flow is you want to use your bombs on the non-spells for point item value because you can't milk spells at all with most shots. And even with Sapia B, it's worth it to use them on the non-spells instead. You use all of them until you enter the spell with no lives, and you just try for a capture. If you get it, you get the spell bonus.
Okay, now here's something really hard. 3 power capture second spell. This is some LNN crap right here. This is already hard with 4 power. 3 power is gonna be brutal. Yeah, oh my goodness. That's a wonderful capture
Excellent.
right there.
Very
Another
clean.
intentful death. I won't. This is great.
Yeah, someone in the chat, I think, initially asked if the survival aspect, Kagero specifically, but I think it applies to all, would be just as bad in scoring. It kind of is. Because you're not really going to be milking the spell cards past Sekibanki, right? The bonuses are pretty high, and you use your resources on the non-spells, so...
Yeah, ideally you want to speed kill all of them.
Yeah.
The thing about DDC is, as long as you're not game over pace, you can still take a death and continue. Lose spell bonus, and maybe some bombs if you have them. But this final spell is particularly important because you want to set up a suicide at the start of stage 4. That was a clean cargo though.
Yeah, no, that was
It looks
cool.
good too.
These resources are so good, and the suicide is gonna come up.
Yep.
support our players at important points of the game. Help.
Professional 2.0 right there. These resources are so good also.
Interesting way to approach that section.
Or you want to not grade the items at all. If you collect a single item by accident, you will miss the 2.0. And you want to unfocus to have a smaller item magnet. So you don't accidentally pick them up. That one looks kind of tight as Marissa A. On the kunai spam section, you actually POC on the first two because you can like engineer your bombs to get 2.0s like some other shots do. Now he's gonna go down though.
You mean Spamton section?
I thought we weren't gonna use those nicknames.
I don't even know what you're talking about. While we're at it, Dean is already on 9 head, which we've mentioned is already pretty difficult. Ideally, you want to capture the spell. You don't want to die on it at all, otherwise you lose the bonus from capturing, which puts you a life piece short. But there's another way to approach it, which is to kill 2 heads, suicide, and then POC to get a 0.5, which makes up for the spell and allows you to do the route as usual.
Look at this, both players are bombing for Pid.
Yeah, and you can see that Saki, a beat player, actually has still more point item value than Marissa A, who's in stage 4. That's why the TWC is scaled the way it is, the Rubik's, because, yeah, Saki B just, all of her numbers are just really inflated.
Well, 1.6. Welcome to the worst part of the game.
Oh yeah, yeah, this section here is quite
this
infamous.
section is really tough, unless you're Marissa A.
Yeah, but he just got 1.6. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, the opener is hard, but once you suicide and start bombing, Marissa A's bomb actually gets 2.0s pretty easily. Never seen it fail.
195 entries, excellent for Saki B.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's doable for 2.4 pace. But I guess we shouldn't celebrate too early yet.
Yeah. Yes.
If it's important, but spell out bonuses and the stage bonuses are arguably even more important.
Alright, y'all,
It's really
I'll leave
easy to mess them up.
the Ben Ben commentary to y'all, because I'm clueless when it comes to Ben Ben.
I'm clueless when it comes to this shot.
Yeah, so lasers interact very weirdly with a bomb. Canceling the spawn point inherently is not really the greatest thing. What you want to do is you want to like try to cancel the lasers as they come, because that will give you more, like right here.
Yeah.
Doing it that way just gives you more, because it's soon code. Yeah.
I guess you get more, you get longer lasers, which gives you more point item value.
As for the patterns, they're absolute hell. Very dangerous, like basically all of them. She has the worst Ben fight, easily. Well, every single spell here is a danger. And yeah, I mean, the nuns will give you a lot of piv. Look at that game. That was like 55k.
Yeah, no, Ben Ben's nons just have so many bullets on them, and you combine that with the lasers, it's nuts. Saki so wishes she had this fight.
It's so nice being able to skip non 3.
This is why you should score DDC if you're planning to do high level play. You get to delete these non-spells. I wonder if we should ever mention
the spell is technically a root. It's yeah. It's still like really problematic though, because he can force you to a corner. But yeah, mazakura handled it really well.
That may be a hard issue. wonder if we should mention the double PIV thing. It is kind of a weird topic, but for some reason, with Reimu A and Sapia A, if you cancel at very specific timings, you get more green items than normal. And no one is still quite sure how it works, but this tech doesn't work with Marissa A, as far as my knowledge is concerned.
Yes,
So she'll
bomb.
be disadvantaged versus the other two A shots.
Ben
Still pretty good.
canceling,
So some pretty clean bombs by Dean.
and
You want to
welcome
have
to
that
hell.
nice visible circle.
Again, this pattern, even in an LNN, is a huge threat. So doing it at 3 power is going to be criminal. Really extremely hard right here. Yeah, expectable but understandable.
Nice impromptu
Nice
craze.
Nice misdirect.
So we
Oh,
see
is it?
Dean actually do spell 2 in the middle. If you do Full Moon Howling in the middle on the first wave, you'll get enough damage in even if you die, such that you don't need to
Alright.
dodge any of the waves at all.
Now we get to the exciting stages. I mean, the whole game is exciting, but these last 2 stages are where you will get the big
Oh,
gains.
yes.
The scores will really start ramping up. And you'll notice that in these stages, almost every bonus is going to be a 2.0. So just
Oh, pretty
Actually,
much every-
every
Yeah, there's-
single
yeah.
every single pickup is gonna be a 2.0.
yeah, the
every
only
single
exception
one
are just the
is in
bosses.
a boss pattern,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Okay, here's the biggest collection right here. This is the biggest sum right
Yep,
here.
because all of these are point items.
Wow.
24 mil bonus just from that.
Also, something obvious. A lot of bombs here are just to collect the 2.0, because bombing just collects
Yep.
items automatically for you. Okay.
And,
Yes, that's
and this
reasonable.
bomb works really well to also damage mid-boss Seija. Oh, another
Yes,
thing
that's
to
a-
note is that you want to speed kill mid-bosses, except for stage 4, or at least stage 4, second
Oh, look.
none, but
And normally hellish pattern that gets really quickly obliterated by Saki Marissa A.
this is the
Oh
one
my
with part of
God.
Marissa A.
Oh,
I
we
was
should
saying that
probably
one
mention, maybe we should mention the differences in Sakuya B Stage 4 during the spam.
That's true. Oh, Samya B has a really interesting section coming up. So you'll see him, that is really high dodging. You'll see him unfocus shoot and delay his bomb such that he can chain the first wave with the second and get enough items for 2.0. And yeah, that's basically a clean Lunite spam. All 3 2.0s.
That was such a nice post mid boss.
And yeah, one effective
Intention.
thing about intentional deaths as well is that when you die, you do
Oh.
you do damage to enemies, so you can actually just
Interesting.
kill them.
Which helps clear them,
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting end of stage 5 route. Oh,
Oh, you gotta do that.
ooh. A bomb transition.
Yeah, you bomb to collect the items before they fall, and skip dialogue ASAP to have it carry over.
Does that, I guess that 2.0 is impossible without it?
Oh,
We
here,
actually
wait.
tested it.
Let me complain about this section. Okay, so the reason why this section is so annoying is because these yin yangs are very random. And I don't just mean the horizontal plane that they spawn on, it's when they even spawn in the first place. The height at which they materialize can be very high, it can be very low, they can be spread out, they can be grouped on one side. There is so much variance to that section that it's just ridiculous, inconsistent, and everyone has problems with it. It's just a casino.
Yes, that stage 4 section is inconsistency, how you need 20 yin yang specifically to perfectly collect, and good luck doing that.
You also have to like be careful with how you move. If you like move badly, you can wall yourself with the orbs, which forces early bomb and like a really bad bonus.
Also, damn, this is a really clean Sage so far.
Sage also goes really fast. Wow. We just talked about stage 4 second half and
shockingly, shockingly, Mercer A has one of the better Sage fights.
She gets a lot when you consider the amount of times you can shotgun.
Zakia B.
It's a little shocking
a
considering
different stage 4 boss than Mercer A, and she gets Yatsuhashi as the main boss. Yatsuhashi herself is nowhere near as intense, or there isn't as much going on Yatsuhashi compared to Bin. There are a few things to note, such as the milking on the third non and then the Requiem at the end. Also stage 6 moment.
The main points of Yatsuhashi are third non and Requiem. She doesn't have intense piff milks like Ben. It's gonna bomb this.
Yeah. And then usually players will leave that very left yin yang alive and kind of let it move across the screen.
They have a routed suicide here with a nice spin for some bonus grace. Also, interestingly, he bombs early. That's because whenever you bomb, it auto collects items for a certain amount of frames. So if you bomb late, you'll kill the enemy and also steal magnet items in, which you can see put to good use on this Wisp section.
Just like parenting, yes.
What are you even saying?
Well, you came up with those names.
Up for TWC, dude.
Do not ask an IAN player how they name the spells in IAN.
Interesting, we see Dean carry a bomb into Requiem. That is a...
Seems pretty smart for TWC.
For Zakia B, it's just... The route is just so lethally strict that bringing... Well, it's also the first run. Bringing Safety Bomb is a very reasonable thing to do.
Yeah, it's a really good choice for first run.
Requiem is the single hardest part in the entire game. So, yeah. That's pretty reasonable.
What is Mazakura's pace right now? I actually have no clue.
I think we're looking at 1.25.
Oh, it's gonna be 1.3, but how high? That was a really good planned safety bomb. Also, Chad pointed out, why didn't he bomb Seija mid-non too? Which is a good question. So eventually there's gotta be a point in the game where it's better to save your bombs instead of using them for piff, because there aren't many items left. If you Zakia B, you still gain something from bombing that, but as other shots, because their bombs just aren't as good. You don't get the full screen cancel, you don't get the double items.
We're about to get an intentional... Oh, or not. Oh, never mind.
Yes,
I don't think it's that big.
No, the halfway point of the Sage fight is that awkward point where there's just not enough items left in the game
check
to
out this
justify
Zakia B bonus. 49 mil.
Too much.
And I think he didn't grab any items. Nice.
But yeah, so if you're asking if it's worth bombing Sage or not, it's a weird phase where non-1 is worth, but on non-2 there's just not enough items to justify the piv gain. It's that awkward interval.
It's more like because you suicide on the stage 5 second half, you'll have bombs entering Seja, so you might as well use them up.
Yes, but the pivot gain is also, yeah. See,
It's even.
Sukuna's fight is, it's not as easy for Marissa A. Your shot is forwards, and it doesn't do the most
Mino
damage.
post mid.
Like
Get
this
it?
spell,
Yes.
like this spell is actually dragging a lot, and that makes a lot of the capture bonuses worth less. So, yeah, if you were playing like Raven A or Sake A, you'd see like 25 million bonuses, but here you just see 15 million.
Lane is doing pretty good too.
I also
I
want to
haven't
point
seen
out
a-
that you can damage the bowl.
Yeah, you can.
Also, yay, Shining Needle Sword, my favorite spell in this game. It's just fun.
I can see the appeal.
Yes, cook the
Marissa
bowl.
lasers do more damage to the bowl, but you don't have to go for it.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a very strong score, regardless of what it gets.
All right, skill
No
check.
way.
Skill check. Are we seeing a capture of the survival?
Hopefully.
I would hope so.
Also, poor Dean, he died on stage 5
Yeah.
ending.
Aw.
I don't hope. I know there's gonna be a cap.
I do want to point out that Seija is a very dangerous boss as Sakia Beast specifically, because you are going to be at game over pace on Seija and you're just going to have to grit your teeth and get through the gauntlet. Although I'm not sure if Dean will keep a safety life or not. We'll see.
It's his first run, so
First run,
he's
he will.
probably he probably will. It's only normal.
He's not
to do
using up
so.
all his bombs either. Got a bomb extend from that. He might save it
Nice.
for
See?
following spells.
Marissa capture. It's really not that bad. The hitbox is not that
in
bad.
most cases.
Yeah, no,
Um,
the clear bonus. Is this not just world record pace? I mean, the clear
Oh, I
bonus.
have no idea.
No,
With
it's
Marissa
not.
A.
It's not, but it's pretty damn high. It's actually
but-
higher than what I thought as well.
Really? There's a lot of lives though. For the clear
Each
bonus.
deck is like, yes, but this will add up to I think like. I
This
think
is
it's
gonna
just
be,
below. I think it's just
84
below.
mil.
Yeah.
Wait, no way.
Mm.
No way. Your horses.
New horses.
I said hold your horses.
I'm pretty sure this is.
Dude, both of them are
Alright,
at pivotal points
alright.
in the game.
Our chat spam Juan, spam the Juan emoji.
Yeah, I think this is world record.
Post credit? No way.
I think it's just a bit. It doesn't give. It does not give more than 100 mil.
Trust.
Not normal.
It's 84 mil, but you also have
The
spell,
spell
and
bonus
items.
and the items. Yeah, I think it's just. I don't know. Am I clueless?
No, you're not.
Yeah,
You
there we
can't-
go.
It is.
Got a new
Congrats.
record.
Oh, is that a new world record?
Yeah,
That's great. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait.
World record.
With one failed spell.
Well, Maribel's gonna have to do some updating. That's well shit. Dean's
Alright,
gonna have to
let's
do some
focus on
catching
Dean.
up now.
We got another good pace run. Let's not get caught up.
オッケーオッケー全然いい全然いい全然いい全然いい
Good
全然いい
decision.
いやよくボムが出たいやもうね
Oh, fourth commentator. Let's go.
もうエアブレでね満走になった過去のあてはもういねえから任せな
He's saying the route is he's saying it's all okay.
いや
Oh yeah, we have an interpreter here. Let's go.
Hopefully we get to see a PB from him. I think this might make it.
A PB. No,
Perhaps?
this if nothing goes bad, this absolutely will PB. This is a really good, strong pace for the PB.
I'm not sure about the piff.
Nah, it works. The stage just usually gives like I think 300 mil, and then you get like 200 mil after that. Yeah, no, this absolutely. If nothing goes bad.
Yeah, he still has the full spell, which is not a small task.
Actually, I'm not. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about parenting.
And by that, we're talking about the wisp spam at the end of the stage.
Nice screen quality. So the wisp section has a really hard method where you basically don't bomb. You go to the POC without bombing at all. And if you do it in full, you gain 7 mil, which is absolutely trash for the risk it gives.
That was intentional.
Sakia B?
It's doing Sakia B practice now.
I don't think
Might as well
Mazakura
show
expected to get WR.
Oh, he's doing multiple shots now at this point.
Sakia B herself is often really close to game over in the late game, so the resources are quite tight.
Yes,
Yeah.
because Sakia B's bomb is actually worth a dang. You know, like how we saw with Mercer A, she was collecting like 6 slides at the end to increase the end bonus. But here with Sakia B, it's basically only gonna be like a couple lives that get brought at the end.
This would be 2.2 if he full spells, but don't know if it's PB.
Isn't it like shimmy like 250 mil or something like that?
It's she's 300
Or 350.
to 350.
No.
Yeah, 350. Yeah.
Knowing
350 with big money piff.
knowing the pace, this is absolutely above the PB.
Bean's target score is wow. Also, on the topic of TWC score, it's gotten like a really recent change by Mazakura himself. He legit asked to nerf Marissa A because her rubrics were just really badly designed. Like, it was designed last year, but once he started playing her more, he realized how out of tune it was.
Yeah, no. When we see like 2.5B, Sakia B, that's when the planets will align and the Earth's volcanoes are just gonna erupt, because that's just gonna be an insane thing to witness.
Good thorny cap.
Sakia B is just a crazy shot.
It
It's not-
requires
it's not-
a lot of min-maxing on the resources. There are certain milks, like entire non-spells worth of milks, that you can just miss out on if you don't have optimal
One
resources.
specific milk.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get to talk about it later.
Yeah,
Now
because
you're
of
on
the
shit me.
because of the nature of her skill, her skills as a shot, but also how optimized she is. The fact that she's just so close to dying, losing a run, is just really spooky.
Yeah, Sakiabi is just kind of an everything must go right shot type.
All right, I forgot.
That's that's
Yeah, that was an instinct. Oof. And this spell, by the way, gets worse the longer it goes on, so I really hope I see a capture real quick.
And surprisingly, you might think that it's optimal to do some misdirects, but really no, you just want to do a constant flow.
There are some good misdirection strats, but it's a player preference thing.
Also, you might notice the players tend to unfocus a lot when the bowl is out, and that's just because it does more damage, because you're hitting a bigger surface area.
It's a Yuyuko fan. Alright, stab the bowl.
Is someone bring up physics? Why is chat mentioning it?
I love hearing the crunchy keyboard sounds. It fills me with life.
They
2 billion at this point. Yeah, it's definitely going to be 2.2. I'm just wondering if it's going to get PB. We'll see.
say
We can hope.
like the score from Shin New Mother is not that clear cut because you have to consider resources and PIF.
I think there will
See?
be 3 live. I think it will PB. Well,
Good bomb.
Also, a bomb here is fair. You only lose 3 mil from clear bonus. So
yeah, I'm going to place my bets on if every spell is captured, it will PB.
Alright. Skill check, chat. He's dodging it
Yeah,
very
scary
cockily.
method.
Hope this
Don't get
isn't
caught.
nerves.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Yeah, if you're anywhere near as good as these two players, this spell should not be a sweat at all.
It's a live match between 2 really good
Look at
DDC score
look at the
players.
execution. Look at the execution. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
right.
I don't know. I don't think this will PV actually.
Well, we still got 2 more spell bonuses left, and the items that come with it, and the clear bonus. And there's going to be another.
50 mil, which
I think I have to cut. Like,
Your optimism is contagious.
I want to think the best for these players. You know, we want them to get their dreams.
Yeah.
I don't know.
it is 2.2 if he captures.
It
Yeah,
is.
I don't want to be pessimistic here, but I don't know if this can quite cut it.
No, remember the last spell is never worth more than 100.
It'll 2.2 for sure, but I'm not sure about PB.
I don't even know if
It's
the last
2.2.
I don't even know if the last 2 spells are. Maybe they're exactly like 100 mil. I think the last 2.
The spell's gonna be close to 100.
I saw that. Don't choke, dude. Don't choke, dude. What's happening? Oh no.
I guess we'll never know, huh?
Oh god. There was some freaky dodges. I don't know if anyone saw that.
Well, still GG, still GG.
Well, hang on a second. Let's see.
Still, yeah, 2.2.
22.17
I
Oh
think
my
the
God,
cap would
that-
have done
that-
it. The cap would have
that-
done it.
The cap would have actually done it.
Yeah, it would have.
That's
Damn, I
crazy.
should have trusted my gut.
GG. Oh my god.
PG though. Good run. Yeah,
Oh,
one.
go back in. You can do it
110.
again.
Yeah, they still got an hour to go, so we
Oh
have
my
a lot
god.
of time for
Kamachi.
credits.
Kamachi. Careful. Wow.
Kinjo
Finally
Sakuya
defeated.
Watanoshi.
I think my theory is that Masakura wants to play as Sakuya B, but they didn't really practice it too much for TWC because they predicted that they play Marisa A the whole time. So now
They
that
also
they're switching
don't-
over, they need to derust.
Masakura,
a
please pick the even cooler Sakuya A.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't switch to Sakuya A. I mean, they've done their due diligence. I mean, they
Well, I think it still takes time to derust. Sakuya A routes are not exactly easy to derust.
they got the world record. They can do
Sakuya-
whatever they wish.
Sakuya A has a completely different routing than any other shot. It's so interesting.
Mazakura could get double record with, but it's a.
I think the
that's a
only
possibility.
people. I think him and me are like the only people who play that shot. It's just Ohio.
And current record holder.
Is it not Masakura?
It's another player who got 1.7 bill. I think that's the strongest lunatic record. That's not Sakuya
Oh.
B.
Caro. That's a new name. Damn.
Channel's a giga chat, dude.
Well, that makes 3 of us.
I think Mazakura's run only failed one spell. If you get a high quality Sakia B run with one spell failed, it should be 2.4 or above. Depends on the piff and bonuses.
Intermission.
We have exactly one. I tried. I have not succeeded.
He could get it.
I could. I just need to
It's just
stop
motivation.
being lazy.
Your root is 2.5.
Yeah.
You can
Well,
do
at this
it.
point,
Yeah,
yes, it is.
pretty much.
I've seen your
2.4,
streams.
2.5. They use the same route. It's just that
No,
Yeah, but I have the ultra secret RB tech. Well, not so secret anymore.
I've seen your streams. You were on 2.5 pretty often.
Anyway,
Yeah.
is it possible to survive mid-spell word without misdirecting? Yeah. You have to download Genshin Impact for that to happen.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's gacha.
Oh my god.
That's
Never
a dedicated
asked-
leaderboard.
Never ask an IN player how they slang horned owl.
Runs soon, hopefully.
oh, was that audible? The cat? Yeah.
I heard it.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be audible on the stream probably.
Yes,
Cat
it should
meowing.
be.
We are blessed by Rubini. Get to see double 2.4 this stream.
Oh, here we are. It's now Sakia V zone.
It's natural Sakia B duel.
And both players have a pretty similar PB with Sakia B as well.
Oh boy, runs. Nice score. 2.
That score is what you would. That score is Moth.
That's a SPO tier score.
It reminds you of Moth. Now we get to focus our full attention on Sakia B and the details of her routing. Of course someone had to say Skibidi, man.
Yeah, so I mean the route
Stage
is
1 we already explained.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, did he miss a 0.5 there? That was so sudden.
Yeah, I was kind of distracted by Dean's screen.
But yeah, that might have been a missed bonus.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get into the groove of Sakia B when you've been playing a lot of Marissa A, so it's a little understandable. They have little derp deaths here and there.
Sakia. I will always insist that Sakia B has an extremely brutal stage 1 compared to other shots.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think
Looks
you can
similar
get
to Marissa A.
when you get so used to it, it's just second nature.
It's definitely worse than Marissa A.
The great Touhou debate. Who has the hardest stage 1?
Now, if you're counting Chernograys, then Marissa might be worse.
We're not gonna see Chernograys. There's no way.
It's actually possible. The Sakia A record does it.
Yeah, well,
Always
Sakia
I
is
is
never,
still
I never
Sakia B.
learned it. think Sapia B can't do it just because she can't kill it. That's
You
all.
can do the, you can do the initial waves. Yeah. Fifth
Yes.
commentator.
I think Cherno Grace might be easier way to slow down. But the record holder also did it for his Rainbow A former record.
Oh yeah, so something I want to point out is that the cancel timings, if you want to get optimal PIV, are a little bit strict in stage 1.
Yeah, you want to cancel last moment.
There's a lot of those timings in stage 1 and 2 in particular.
Yeah,
Stage 2 because it's Sekibanki spells.
I also don't
Stage
get
one-
this cruel
Stage
joke.
1
Why does timing down Cherno make her escape, but timing down Kagero, you still have to do mid-spell? Same with Seija.
well, that's a good point.
Don't
What the
trolling both
fuck?
survival and score players.
I mean, you would have to reset anyway because you would miss out on the resource piece.
Well, if you time up down, if you
Wait,
time out
right,
Cherno,
wait,
it's
I'm
fine.
an idiot, I'm an idiot. You bomb it so it doesn't... Dude, I'm sorry y'all, it's like midnight
11.
hours for me. I am happy to be here though.
He's doing the cool.
Yeah,
grace
see,
things.
this is more representative of your normal grind is just resetting in stage 1 over and over again because you miss a bonus. Yeah,
That's just because he's trying a funny grace, which isn't. It's not inconsistent, but well, it's not random. But you can mess
wait,
it up
is he
easily.
doing the thingy?
Yeah, that thing. Sapia A record doesn't, I think. It's just lazy. Also, we didn't mention, but if you shoot unfocused, you also can generate power items. Shooting focus generates PIV, but unfocused generates power items. Which actually comes in handy here. Because if you generate enough, you can, like, let's say you have 18 items, or 18 enemies. Kill them unfocused, you can generate enough of them to get to 20 and get the 0.5.
Oh yeah. Another thing too is that when you shoot focus with Sakebi, you get extra green items. So
And it also
kind of.
depends on how close you are to
Yeah.
the boss. But
So
that's more
if
relevant
you-
for like easy score.
well, even on Lunatic actually, you can kind of like time which fairies you kill unfocused and which ones you shoot focused and still get all of the bonuses, and you can just kind of min-max your div.
Yes, DDC is literally PCB. It even has multiple musically themed bosses in stage 4.
Alright, now we get to see stage 1 2 time. My favorite.
It even has a Cherno 1 stage 1 mid boss. Yes.
It even has Reimu, Marissa, and Sapia as the playable characters.
True.
I do think there's, I do think that DDC does have, okay, DDC has callbacks to multiple games too. Stage 3 is a callback to IN, Bamboo Forest, and all that.
True.
I like how we've kind of run out of significant things to say about Stage 1. We're just talking about the references.
I mean, stage 1 first half.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess our players are tired.
Look, y'all, there's only so much you can say. Only
Yes,
so much.
DDC does not really have much to say until you reach Kag's. Kag's mid boss, at least.
I guess we have stuff to say about
Say-
Sekibanki.
Stage 3 post mid boss is pretty damn interesting, I think, though.
It's hard.
Deceptively hard.
Oh yeah, something I want to point out was Sakiabi's bomb, and this is a good time to do so. is that when you're in the bomb state, the new bullets that are spawning don't actually move because they're frozen. So you can kind of like point blank graze the boss, in this case Cherno, to get like all of those bullets at once. It's really cool.
And you don't have to do it immediately. You could run around grazing other stuff, and then near the end of the bomb, you just run up to the spawn point and jump like 500 graze. It's a really specific setup here to kill the big fairy with the death wave and get enough items for 2.0.
Alright, it looks like they broke the curse.
Did we ever mention, I know this isn't like a really fitting place to talk about, but did we ever mention how volatile the if bombs are because of the boss movement?
Yeah, it's something that's more notable on
Sekibanki.
Well, no, it
But
even
it starts
affects
as early as Cherno.
Yeah. So the thing is the bomb covers the whole screen, and I mean the whole screen. So if a boss is positioned near one of the edges, the bullets that spawn are gonna leave the screen faster, as opposed to if the boss is in the middle of the screen, because, you know, the bullets stay on screen longer. So if a boss camps the corner, you're just gonna get like less piv, and it's not even just by like a few 10s or 20s. It's like you can lose
Thousands
like
of
hundreds
piv.
and thousands of piv, which is
Up
like
to, like,
millions.
Few thousands, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
That crap is so relevant to
So basically,
Sekibanki.
the point I'm trying to make here is that the game can just arbitrarily decide that you lose like millions upon millions of score because it wants to, and there's not a single thing you can do about it.
I think it's spectacular that we even got WR first run magic. Like, I would honestly say this is the most volatile game to score to a high degree. Probably on the same level as even EOSD. This game looks chill, but yeah, when you play this game for like hundreds of hours, you're just gonna rip your hair out.
Confession, I don't think this game looks chill. Even at first thought. Like, even at first glance. It looks impossible, and it still is impossible.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
POC looks so
variants,
easy. I bet I could totally do that POC.
the PIF variance thing also means that something. Grazing also just isn't worth the effort sometimes. Like, you're not gonna optimize 200 graze to spend more time in early game when you can lose just as much anyway.
No,
Alright, mid-boss.
Oh, yeah.
But the ideal play for this mid-boss is you want to kind of misdirect the icicles to the corners, so less of them will leave the screen and you get more green items. Dean with 74 entering with spell. Sakura with 73. Interesting. I have no idea how good that is.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
One kind of, I guess, unfortunate thing is that it's kind of hard to tell how good your execution is with the PIF bombs. At least for me, I can't.
Yeah, there's a lot of, sometimes, like, I've had moments where I try really hard and I think, okay, I've got this down, and then it turns out that I placeboed myself into thinking this strategy was good, only to later discover that I was just getting lucky. And, you know, it's just something you'll run into a lot on Sekibanki. And you'll see people doing all sorts of different methods for the milks and how they bomb and how they move and etc., how they graze during bombs. Okay, so the reason you don't want to bomb on non-1 is just because it's not worth it. With the limited resources you have, you want to save it on the later attacks. Plus, you actually want that fragment that you get from non-1 to get into that extra life that you get. And
Yeah,
you'll miss that if you...
2 reasons.
Yeah.
There's also the
See-
fact that Sakia B bombs the final. Like, she uses 9 bombs on the final. But the other shots, your resources are more spread out. So other shots also spend them on non-1 as
See,
well.
Chad, this is what limited resources does to an MF. Because if it was possible, Sakia B would totally bomb the first non, but you literally like run out of resources by the time you reach the final spell already. So yeah, bombing the first is just not even a consideration. I still wonder about the standing still perfectly getting all the graze route for head 9 head. It is like 9k
you have
Viv.
cursed me
Nine-
with that knowledge, Bori, and now I
9k
just...
Viv.
There's no way it's 9k Piv.
Well, it
Like,
stands
like-
still forever, yes.
No, where would you stand still, I mean? Like, next to the boss or what?
On the bottom of the screen.
There's no
Y'all,
way that's
Borealis brainwashed me into trying to graze max 9 head, and now whenever I get to it, I just die because I wanna...
Keep grazing 9 head!
It's why I made the image. It's not 9k, dude. It's more like 5k.
That is absolutely
Alright,
not
we've got
5K.
ourselves an honest-to-God Stage 3 entry. Well, yeah, okay,
wait.
yeah, Stage...
Promising Piv. Yep, 190.
Four.
Close to 195.
That's basically 195.
Honestly, we kind of conditioned ourselves into thinking that the Piv entry isn't as important as, like... I didn't catch what that says. But yeah, the Piv entry isn't as important as the quality of the later stages.
Yeah, I mean, if you have 190k minimum, you can get 2.4. So,
Nah,
the only
yeah,
time
that's
that
a-
really matters is if you're going for like 2.5, which...
See, that's a wonderful dream about DDC. You can have your 1 trillion score early game, but then you reach parenting and you try to POC, but then you get hit, boom, minus 50
No, you
mil.
just died at Kagero and then you reset. You imply you can actually get to parenting.
Ah! He's
Oh.
true.
Okay, so we have me, you, and RB. 4th commentator is Dean. 5th commentator is your cat, and the 6th commentator is the Yukuri.
Indeed, chat.
The 7th commenter is a fan. I wonder if it's audible.
We were all focused on Mazakura. Did we even mention this mid-spell suicide?
Yeah,
Where you
so
deliberately-
on this is kind of how you handle the Kagero mid spell as Sakia B. You just basically want to die because you don't have
It's,
any bombs.
it's the
at that
most
point
reliable
anyway.
way to kill it.
Yeah, I mean technically, okay. Optimally, you would want to capture it, but that would require getting lucky, and I mean actually lucky, to where the bullets let you just pass them, and it's.
Okay, for
How?
context, like,
How immortal is his WR? I mean, even if it got beaten one day, that was done in a live setting. This is immortal.
anyways, the mid spell, for context, if you try to capture the spell and kill it as fast as the suicide method, I think it would take you more time than Grudge Bow Rage.
Yeah,
Because
no,
I've
you
attempted it
don't
once.
go for the cap. I was saying you can cap it technically, but you never would. It's not a realistic thing. It's like
It's it's like a TWC, not even TWC bingo, like an optional challenge. SD, preparing himself. He's doing a harder Kagero route now, where he enters the boss with 2 bombs, and he's gonna want to capture First Non and Starfang. Okay, Dean forgot to mute his mic in this noise. See.
Well, the audio was switched, so we should be good now. Anyway, yeah, I mean, we're just waiting on the players to continue their runs.
We went from static to mute.
I mean, nothing wrong with a little bit of peace and time to just reflect on your thoughts and enjoy the moment. You know?
That's fair.
Just we're just vibing. We're enjoying this this piece.
I wonder if Mazakura is just doing TWC.
I don't feel bad. I'm having a good time. I hope y'all are as well.
Yeah. Like, especially with
Yes.
this commentary lineup.
You're forgetting
And the
Chad
player
that we
lineup.
played. You're forgetting Chad that we played last year.
Yeah, did anyone catch on to the little gimmick with our emojis?
Dude, I was trying to find like a replacement emoji because Team Harmony has like a dove emoji, and but if you put that in your nickname, then it somehow just renders really badly. I don't know how to call it, but it just doesn't render well at all. It's pretty much invisible. So I ended up just trying to find a replacement and ended up on the Swan. I mean, the kanji could have worked, but
Is that
Oh,
even
it was
an
used last year.
emoji? Is that even an emoji though?
not an emoji, just the kanji.
Okay, well, we are back into the runs, and we are on the, you know, extremely
Mr. Fairy.
insightful
Oh wow!
and delicate stage 1.
Interest restored.
Still got half an hour to go. DDC has a pretty generous timer, but trust me,
He
you
needs
do
that.
need that time. You need it. A world record aside, you do need this time.
Bro, last year I almost DNF with that time. It's pretty cruel.
Depends on the routes you play.
Anything above a 1cc tier is at risk for like just DNFing.
That's true. Hey,
That is so true.
That shot is too good.
Okay. You're cheating for saying Marissa B. No one's worried about Marissa B. not finishing a run. Come on.
Okay, Marissa
You
B is
know,
like the
it's
complete.
been quite a
Maybe
long
to
time
four
since we've
mistake.
seen Marissa B. Lunatic scoring on
Honest to
DWC.
goodness, honest to goodness, Marissa B is actually really damn interesting. Cause
Oh,
yeah, sure, you
Kagero.
get the infinite bomb hack, but you still have to capture like everything. Like
Oh no, that first non was just not being nice at all.
I genuinely feel like missing on a spell card feels twice as worse with Marissa B. Because that's where all the difference is.
All right, let's lock in on Dean's run.
I mean, that's
He's on
the same
Kagero.
for pretty much every shot. Dean is trying to do this with 2 bombs and stuff, but might be smart to
You know what?
it wouldn't be
I
a bad
respect
idea.
it.
You'll
Yeah,
see-
gotta
you'll
have some
safety
risk.
here.
Now, see, you'll see, Chad, that he's alternating between left and right when he moves. That is because this spell is not as bad as the second spell.
I mean, it's fair to use a bomb there.
Okay, good. I'd
It's
like
a
to
bit
see
lost
it.
though. You lose the
Look at
spell
that piv. Look at that piv action.
No one's gonna get that reference.
Good.
Okay.
I
So
don't think I even get
you
it.
can tell when the bombs are timed right is if you get like a clear circle in the middle, so like no bullets obstructing it. Oh, I mean it's full moon howling. What can you expect?
Yeah, see? It's worse than the first spell.
Oh, duh.
I think he's actually planning to always do it in the middle. I don't think he cares much for capture. Because if you tank the first wave in the middle, you can kill it before.
What
the
a
third.
mood.
It's actually the smallest spell card bonus in stage 3 to 6. So it's not a bad idea, honestly. It's 10 mil. Hell, I think you could even do it for 2.4 attempts. But
Okay, but it is really important that this last spell gets captured because we kind of want to have that life for the stage 4 2.0 opener thing. You know.
yeah.
Aww. Well, that's unfortunate.
God, this is a double whammy because not only do you lose the SCB and you lost 1 life, you also have no lives, meaning you cannot do this suicide anymore. So you also just miss it 2.0 right here.
Yeah,
So,
it's gotta be like.
That's one of the most painful places to die.
Why is he continuing? Because he could still get a good run. Well, maybe not first place, but like first place would be really hard, but he could still PB with this.
Can it? That'll be awesome if true.
Now here's the thing, like with that piv, it would have been 2.4 pace, and dying on the last spell only loses like 20.
Oh yeah,
25
this can 2.3. I mean, Dean is very familiar with the route, so
Like I said, it's all about the quality of your late game, mid game and late game rather.
yeah, you don't
So you
really need
have,
to
like-
worry about the early game until you're going for like high 2.4, 2.5 stuff. Aw, that is a reset though, for sure.
There was just no aura. Damn.
No aura, huh? M10. Now is your chance to be a big shot. I am sorry.
Don't question if the runner should reset. Yeah, this is what when I pull out the penultimate timeout on easy mode.
Well, ideally, Sekibonki keeps staying in the middle, but she's... it's actually not so bad. Her movement's pretty good. I'm really excited to see how Mazakura handles Spell 3. Mazakura has a really good route for Spell 3. I like the way he optimizes his grazings and all that. Wait. Huh? Oh, did he just accidentally kill her? Well, when we get to see this stage.
Oh god, yeah. DDC is a very easy game to get fatigued on. If I play most other games, I can play for like 5 hours straight, but DDC, 2 hours and it already feels drained.
Oh no, when I play DDC, I always have to be like super energized and all that. Like I can't play this game at night even. It's intense.
Honestly, this is like easily the most volatile game. Except for maybe ESD scoring, maybe. So much nonsense can just happen for no reason. That's a pretty good score for for mazakura.
Yeah, I mean you want to aim for 30k entering Cherno spell if you can.
He's like 41k.
So ろそろ2投手したいよな。今まで過去2回は1回しか通せなかったから。
I think Dean kind of does it, or this non-similar to kind of how I do it. He does like the line grazings. I like to do this too, where you kind of just let all of the blue stuff go into a line and then you can just move up. It's really satisfying. It works quite well, but I mean it is a bit RNG dependent. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, no. Dude, sometimes, oh my god, I have had so many times when I'm like, okay, cool. I raised well, I've done my timings well on the bombs, and then the attack ends and I see an unsatisfactory result from the piv, and I'm just like, why? I did everything right, and it's just
Ancestor cry.
that DDC Seki Bonki in particular is so guilty of this. Some mystery piv, mystery points.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that line in years.
ということでね、チーム
Like with UFO or LOLK, I can tell if I did something sloppy. But Seki Bunky, it's like, bruh.
Well, Bach is super easy to tell, but the DDC is just... It's a, you know, mystery loot box.
I think it's just a consequence of having a full screen bomb. It's just...
Maybe not, honestly. Because even with Rainbow A, I also can't tell if it's doing well.
Maybe it's just a DDC thing. Like DDC patterns are just really weird about piv.
It's just how volatile the game is.
Yeah, there's the whole, we touched on it earlier. It's not really going to be relevant anymore, but the Piv doubling thing on Sakuya A and Reimu A on Benden, where if you just bomb at a specific time, you get double Piv from the non. Like, what other game would that happen in? Of course it happened in DDC. DDC is like the Ohio of Touhou games. And I don't know. No
So
offense to anyone living in Ohio.
Yeah, it's so funny because even after a decade of the game existing, all it takes is just a scroll runner to approach a category, then just discover something crazy like that.
Apparently I cut off for a bit.
George, what was that? Oh, George.
This is
No.
if this is
Oh, yeah, no, that was my line, not Borealis's.
Dude, I think my spirit possessed his hands. That's like an RB typo right there.
That is an RB typo.
Alright, can someone check in George real quick? I don't want maybe something bad happened to him.
No,
maybe
we're in
he's
stage
gone.
one.
no.
We're in stage 1. No, what happened?
I don't think he was even grazing. It's just a little death.
George infected him. It's so over. The infection's spreading.
I was just like
Offset by 1 key. Now, that just makes it into a Caesar cipher suddenly. It's like a secret that can be decoded. I don't know.
we're not mob. So interestingly, Dean uses spoiler AL for practice even today.
Spoiler Al, what a name.
Gonna get called a fossil for this.
Well, on the bright side, the players did complete
Keep grazing
runs,
9 heads,
so
sorry.
you know there isn't any do not finish at least, and DDC does feel like a game where do not finish is possible. It's tough.
Weird dodges. Damage control is really hard. Some days it goes super well, but some other days just fail it all the time.
Damage control in DC is a fucking nightmare because the damage for every shot is just too unstable. Sakuya A just Sakuya A just does like so much damage that it's really hard to bring the target to like 1 HP. You might just overshoot just a bit. But then with like Sakuya B, it's you just do so little tickling damage and you just have to pay a lot of attention to your damaging.
Yeah, technically on 9 head you can get like 5 heads killed, and you get a lot from that. But it's like
Depends on the shot. What are you
yeah,
talking about?
well
The
Sakuya B,
A
Sakuya B.
opener?
I'm talking about Sakuya B.
No, Sakuya B5 is no. Unless you mean the
Maybe it's possible. It's just really crazy and not viable at all. But
pretty much. I once considered like the 0.5 suicide into 4 head. There was essentially 6 heads.
you have to remember that getting an extra head is actually quite valuable. It's just in raw score.
It's just 4 mil.
Yeah.
It's 4 mil.
Yeah, that's half
And if you
a
have to like
like half
you
a
have to
stage
skirt
3
around.
bonus.
4 mil is not half stage 3 bonus.
Aren't they like 10 mil I don't know because I always die. Haha. Just kidding.
I'm talking like the whole score, not just the bonus itself, but like the overall score as well. If you're talking about that, it's gonna go to like 27 mil for stage 3. Guys, what topics do we even have? It's all stage 1.
This makes you want to pick.
Well,
This
we have stage 2.
this makes you want to go back to the DDC Sake A grind again.
Well, by all means.
I like chocolate, I don't even know what brand I prefer.
Dark chocolate, it's denser, kills Kaguru faster.
Nice. Dog is pretty good. Alright, mid boss for Mazakura.
Yes, the darker the better. If it tastes like poison, it's gonna be like super poison for Kaguru.
So far this looks pretty good.
Kaguru is a dog.
Okay, that was immaculate. What was that, the 2.5k mid boss?
Yeah, I see that
handled
Mazakura
pretty
does the
well.
strategy where they chase down the wisps during the bomb and just kind of like move in that weird zigzag motion as they try to touch every wisp. Oh no.
Bruh, no way. Dude,
Of all
we saw like the
things.
trend. We saw the trend where like if you get high piff, the next pattern suddenly becomes super rude. So he killed that late. I guess he didn't quite set up the next part in time. And
It's
he
so
messed up.
weird. This is so weird, you know. You get a shit run and it ends up like scaling well. Or you start with a good run and it immediately dies.
That's not DDC, that's just life. All the good runs are the ones with like mid or low. Not the good runs, all their finish runs just have mid or low pace. And all the good paces just die. You just gotta take what you can get. But it's okay, we have Dean back in stage 2.
Time for some line grazes. I wonder if a line plus the dashing is like the true optimal strat. But like, how do you micromanage both?
Well, I
Dashing
think it's
around.
good because it lets you graze the
Yeah, it grazes them as
really
they spawn.
easily.
It's just it's a weird balancing game. See, the problem is that there is RNG to the wisp spawns as well because everything in this game is RNG.
I have no idea which method is better. He got the same perf as Mazakura,
Yeah, see,
even
this,
if like the approach is different.
Is hard proof of the phenomenon we were talking about earlier. This game is sometimes just really hard to understand with the point of value bombs. Only in DDC.
Maybe there's weird, unexplainable
Probably, yeah.
games in other games.
Probably UM.
UM is less of like... Actually, UM has that Mega Move Spell 2 bomb. I guess that one is pretty weird.
Okay, Suki Bonky.
I will always be pissed off that it's not worth grazing the first spell.
It's kind of a blessing in a way. So you don't have to like spend a billion years on it.
Yeah, but it's so boring also.
Doesn't matter. It's 12 seconds. You also gotta
Imagine
be careful.
Imagine the point blank task dodging though.
Okay, this is some really good movement. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, camping the center.
That's good.
Alright, please get my head down.
And ideally, if she moves down low, that's good for you as well. It's as close as to the center as you can possibly get. Yeah, that's really good. Although only 132, huh?
It's happening again, dude. It looks really good, and then it's
Yeah, I
51K.
felt like that should be like 134.
All three of us played last year, and we still don't know anything about this game.
No, don't worry. This is where he pulls out the 9 head grazing at the bottom and gets like 10, 20 million PIV from it.
9k.
And yeah, that's a DDC Lunatic task in progress by one of our commentators last year.
1 2 3
I think the final spell feels like the
Okay, that's
spell
like
or
a,
the attack with the most like human influence. Because it's more engaged with your movements and stuff. Because of the active grazing.
It's like one small loss. Never have to use suicide. So like you go for one spin, you don't spin constantly. It's because when you're invincible, you delete bullets when you touch them. So it's better to just do one spin
Okay.
and wait and then
Stage 3.
bomb. Because like those bullets are not gonna
Yeah.
disappear. They're not gonna disappear when you bomb anyway. You might as well just not delete them.
I really love like okay, I love how like you get into stage 3, which is 0-0. It's just so badass. Like you get all your resources back pretty quickly. Well, I mean, not all. You get resources back quickly and you get your power back quickly, but just like the image of just like 0-0-2 power is really cool.
You get like a similar
Yeah,
version.
no
before,
lines, 2 power. This gotta be the worst LNN, am I right? Imagine if the JC had harsh power drain,
Alright, let's go.
like UFO.
Are we gonna see the thing, by the way?
Oh.
Yeah,
The
shift
shift spam?
Cool. Yeah, you can do extra damage
Yeah.
by point blank shift spamming as Sakiyabi. You only really see it.
Adds the
on-
power
Yeah,
for
you
some
only really
reason.
see it on this attack. You can do it on the stage 2 mid boss spell to get extra fairies, but it's just kind of weird and luck based. And
I think there's like a documented rhythm for tasks. Like it's a really weird rhythm, but apparently if you just do it absent-mindedly, like you literally just do it, it still
yeah,
kills faster on average. It's like the okay.
it's important for stage
But it's
3 as well
just
because you
spam.
don't want to miss out
It
on
was
wisps.
even. Yeah, it's good on that mid spell.
Missing out on a wave of wisps is like 2 mil loss, right? 1 mil plus the bonus.
Or 6 items. Oh no, it's 9 items actually.
Yeah, roughly around there.
1.8 mil. Not 200.
Wait. No, it's 16 years ago, because 2008 for S8. Still, 16 years ago? What?
What the fuck?
Moff is 17?
何それ
Th-
いや全然
That's my reaction to the information that we just...
Didn't you say
I love
Mamizu?
Dean, dude. No,
No.
He said something like, "What the hell is this?"
I swear he said Mamizu.
No.
Mamizu Ella Nan. Let's go.
I think he said Nani kore.
Yeah, like that.
いやーこれ調子乗ったわ。いやーちゃんと最後まで逃げればよかった。終わるやろってさ思っちゃったんだよね。
Well, yeah, Starfang death is really unfortunate.
Well, non-one.
Oh, was it non-1?
But just like the transition.
Ah. Yeah, this is just Kagero being Kagero.
I would take Byakuren over this one spell. Because I
Oh,
can
you're gonna
actually
bring
see
that
stuff.
into this? Okay, replace every Kagero spell with Byakuren's entire fight, and it will be more consistent.
The classic.
That's true. That's so true.
What is this reset time? This is a really scary position. Dean could either reset for better pace or go with this. But if he resets, he only gets one Nighthead attempt.
I think he'll probably just go on, regardless of what happens. He didn't reset last time he died to, spell 3.
Spell 3 is okay, but it's the Piff bombs.
Oh my
Reset.
god, you can hear the panic.
Reset, bro. Reset, bro.
I think he'll just keep going.
The 2.0. No, but then not the 2.0, bro.
This MF is strong.
The problem is, if he resets, he's not going to get past Segibanki, so if he fails a single 0.5, he doesn't have a chance
But the
to improve.
resource.
Yeah,
is-
that's
it's like-
the thing. It's like a really hard choice.
Yeah, but do you want to gamble with just messing up a random... Like, see, this is the thing
Yes,
about DDC, is like you...
This is like 4 lives lower than normal.
If you get like one single no bonus, it's like GG reset.
Even if
Like,
without that, you have Nighthead.
The dying at the Kagero final spell though is like extra
It's 20 mil.
punishing.
It's 20 mil. You could take it.
No, it's like
you
you
can
lose a 2.0
2.3.
after.
You can still 2.3 with this.
Yeah. The pace is right. I think Mino had like a run with similar, I guess, Piff.
Well,
Alright,
if a mistake
now's his
happens,
chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot.
He's also pretty.
No.
Alright, so do we keep going,
Damn.
Chad? Do we keep going?
No.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Reset. This
No, 2.5. This is 2.5. I hope he gets a good run though.
Wait, this is the second time in a row that this section killed. Well, not in a row, but
It's pretty hard.
yeah,
But you can really
the kunais
easily
are
die.
random.
No, this is called spam for a reason. This part sucks. This part is so inconsistent for no good reason.
Dude, you just call it spam. Come on.
No, you invented it.
Yeah, well, the spam section, regardless of what we're gonna call it, is it's annoying because the blue kunai are randomized, so they can just kind of wall you off and be way more difficult than other times when it's just free and you don't have to dodge anything.
You're wondering why it's kinda hard to dodge. It's because you're incentivized to, like, have a specific horizontal position.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
a
no.
window.
If you do not have that horizontal position, it's just not gonna be a 2.0. It's really inconsistent.
Yeah, there's like a window where during the bomb your position like chains the bonus well for 2.0, and if you're off, then your bonus could just end early.
I bet RB would probably actually
I guess
say
I could
that
explain.
Kagero
I could explain
PDH
the,
would be more consistent. RB, would you say that if Kagero had every spell PDH, it would be more consistent?
I think I could get 70% PDH. So yes.
That's some sock LNN tier list stuff right there.
Massive cap? Hell yeah. I could explain how the bonus actually works. So when you go to POC or when you auto collect, kind of start a timer, and your bonus is calculated when that timer ends. And the timer only really starts ticking down if you're not sucking in any more items. So if you bomb to auto collect and you still have items on screen, then the game will wait for them to get sucked in before it actually counts down the timer. And if the timer is already started counting down, but you kill an enemy, it resets. The timer is like 7 frames, so I guess you have like a small window where you can sort of keep the chain
final
going.
Final run.
Final run.
No run.
Okay, so
You're fucking with me. You're fucking with me, dude.
that is over. You can't recover. That's how this
It's
game
over.
works. Yeah. Unfortunate. Well, you know,
Didn't
we
you say
It's
earlier
rusty.
Did you say earlier that the dying is not that big of a deal, though?
oh, because
It's
you
the
missed out
missed
on resources.
POC. Like he died before the 2.0 actually worked.
Yeah, no, you lose the Sekibunki milk. You lose tons of bombs. It's over.
It's true.
This is how this game is. Anyway, it's okay. You know, Mazakura did really well as
Yeah.
Marissa. Oh no.
Bro,
Oh,
this
he was praying.
This Wakasagi's got hands.
He's out of juice and he's also playing an unfamiliar
like-
shot type.
DDC Final Run is nightmare material because of just how easy it is to be forced to reset. It's just, oh my god, every little thing.
Yeah.
It is such a, this isn't a really strict early game.
So anyway, this is more volatile than the USD scoring, right?
I'm not at liberty to compare the two. I don't have experience with the OST scoring.
Yeah. I think it's not a good idea to compare games when you're absolutely clueless on one of them.
ファイナルランドの利点として挙げられるのは、いくら通常を耐久しても問題ないっていう。
It's final run, so I guess it's fine if he times down some of the nons. Well, if you don't die.
I just hope that this doesn't end up in like a really
てかなんかもう
unfortunate nine-head tragedy.
The pit is promising. Stage 1, world record pace.
Okay, cursed idea. What if you imagine bombing Ninehead? Like imagine you do the suicide, so even if you bomb, you still don't lose the piece.
Actually, Dean does know the backup, so I think he might just do that.
But he's straight up doing the safe method of suiciding to get the life piece.
If there's one thing I can say is that Dean has played so much of this shot type that all of this is just second nature to him. So the familiarity should help him get to stage 3.
Yeah. Fifth is good though. Just hope he gets the rest. He gets the rest of the game down.
I will say another nuance about the mid-boss is that the bomb timings, like specifically when you bomb, also greatly affects, well, I don't know if I would say greatly, but it does to a notable degree affect the if that you get. So
you
like,
want to time the last bomb properly. Because the
Yeah.
bomb like gives you double items. If you bomb late, then the non will cancel automatically, so some of the bullets are not gonna get that. Like they're just gonna give you one item per cancel.
Oh wait, so just capping an attack, it gives different kind of green items than bombing.
No, not capping. Like when you time it out, you get the normal cancel. So if you bomb late, then that normal cancel is gonna, you know, snatch some of the bullets before your bomb can affect them.
またあったな。
Basically, you wanna bomb around 2 seconds or 1.8 seconds. Too late and
チーマンチ赤い男、そして赤番機
You
さん
lose
対
a lot.
戦よろしくお願いします。
yeah, it's one of those nuances you just don't think about until you know, and then
I think bombing earlier is better than late.
not on the
I
final
mean,
bomb.
yeah.
On a mid non.
Yeah, but not on the final bomb of the mid non.
Wow. Alright,
Oh.
might as well make the piff better. The movement looks pretty good though. He is not going too aggressive. Yeah.
You know, fun fact: the lasers are basically static.
They like slightly shift with each iteration.
Like 1 degree or some crap.
Okay, so on the another nuance is that on non 2, you can't just insta spam bombs. You need to give chances for the trails to fully materialize. So when you see them to start disintegrating again, that's when you know when to bomb again. So you can just look at the trails and see when they start burning.
Like dynamite sticks.
Yeah, it's a really good visual indicator. It makes it
Well, just
so
wait.
easy to time.
Personally, I wait for the bomb to end, for the items to get fully sucked in. It coincides with the good timing.
Oh, they're asking about the 5th commentator. Is your cat okay, Borealis?
Oh no, she's just sleeping now.
Okay, so that was good. Good recovery. Actually, that might have even been intentional.
Yeah, oh, it is intentional. He's specifically going for the suicide method.
I guess if it just assures that you can get past 9 head, it's worth it. Okay, good.
This audio desync is scary.
3
Hopefully last stage city of the day.
Yeah, the audio desync is kind of scary. I heard the death and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah,
You know, obviously they're gonna die to get bombs again, but like,
it's the timing.
it's weird. I didn't even notice it actually until you pointed it out.
It's significant enough. I'm surprised
Yeah,
you
but
didn't notice.
it's also like 1 a.m.
That's true.
My brain is slow right now.
This is fair. This is fair, kid. Man, you talk about a clean slate right here.
Oh yeah, the PIV is fantastic. This is very workable. Anything above 190k for TWC is fine.
Like I said, that's all in the late game.
What?
Reset.
Oh,
It's just to fix the audio desync.
That felt like scratching an itch. Wow. I like that POC, how he goes up really high to spawn the bomb piece
Okay.
higher up.
Yeah, it looks like the desync is fixed.
This is kind of scary.
Okay, got the basically 230 mil, that's okay.
I don't even know the score enter this mid boss. I just wait until the boss.
Well, I always like to have the 200 400s entering boss Kagero. I like the shift tapping audio. 14.6 second kill is really good.
No.
Might have been a slow non-kill. I don't know.
Maybe. Don't mess this up.
Nice greed.
Nice, nice.
Wow, Dean's playing like a champ.
You know, he's locked in. I can tell he's got that mental cognition here.
Final run clarity.
This part is so fun. These are definitely some of the most
Okay,
fun parts.
395, 200. That's still really good.
You know, this is high
Yeah,
tier
no,
right here. I
two-
actually believe in it. I believe in this run.
No, 200k Piv is pretty good into Kagero.
Now, Kajzo, come on, come on, come on. I believe. You guys believe? I believe.
Same.
Oh, that was weird.
Dude, every pattern can get weird.
Every fucking thing she throws is a danger to some extent.
A danger
I want-
to humanity.
I sometimes wonder if it'd just be better to stay more in the center on non-1 just to dodge one less wave.
I mean, I always try to fight the center.
That's not my flavor.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do too, but
I only back off if it gets weird.
I don't like this star thing. It's being weird, but it's a fantastic cap.
Huh? I love the fourth commentator.
You did good.
Thanking Kagero for letting the cap. I don't think Kagero deserves any thanks though. Ooh, look at that bomb. Look at that clean circle.
Yeah, he did well.
That Piv action.
あと1ボム
A bit of a late cancel here. Is he gonna do the safe method? Yeah.
That's understandable. That's understandable.
I like the shift tapping to make this more doable.
Yeah, fuck this attack, by the way.
Maybe I should start doing that. Just protest the existence of that attack.
Jesus.
Honestly, I'm
Boycott.
I'm just filled with delight that you can just skip it if you die. That delights me.
3
Alright. Now, don't die here though. Ooh.
Oh,
Dude! Dude!
the Piv is really good though. Above 240k, that is Dean's best Piv so far. Entering stage 4.
Well,
And it's okay.
it's okay. A little
Gotta
part of it
survive
just died.
this.
Oh.
Oh, 243k is actually really good.
Thank fuck the Piv is like promising, but like, God.
I mean, it's the final run. What do you want him to do? Reset?
Yeah, you gotta reset, you gotta bomb the LNN.
Average Kagero. The 2
Safety
spell
bomb
fails
element.
is kind of average.
See, this wouldn't happen if he was flying Byakuran.
They probably. Or PDH, allegedly.
Nah, that's when I start putting the Fez on.
Alright, Okina Spring Final for every... Just replace all of Kagura spells with the various Okina finals.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
There we
He
go.
had to do that. He had to do that, but wow. I saw that kunai shit.
It's okay to like gray an item or two on this and still get the 2.0 actually.
Yeah.
That's not that's not the scary. It's like the kunai were like overlapping in his face. Like that was just scaring.
The most amount of items you can leave behind is 10. So that's like a good queue. You don't have to leave all of them. I like this setup, how he shoots her as she comes in for the shooting piff.
I like the misdirect EOC.
Man, wouldn't it be nice if all of Ben's attack could be dealt this way?
Bomb.
This is a fun milk. Interesting method.
Let's just save. Oh, that's really early. I guess he's prioritizing the items here.
Okay, come on. This is what it matters.
Bomb a little
Good,
early on this
good,
wave too.
good.
Right, these are
I'm
lining
seeing
up
good.
quite
I'm seeing
well.
good. I'm seeing good. I'm seeing good.
Okay.
Okay, this is weird.
Weird.
Wait, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that is a lot of enemies. I think that early
God.
mid non-kill was like a good compromise.
Wait, this might be the urn. This might be the PV. The PV glitch.
This thing. He has to get through this part.
Okay.
Oh my god. I was gonna start tweaking.
What?
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, this is sick.
That was clean.
Unfortunately, due
Wait,
to
was this
the
actually full 2.0 stage 4?
no,
Wow.
because the stage 4 opener, the opener.
No,
Oh, well, aside from that,
Yeah.
but man, no, that weather ring was so clean. It forgives everything.
And by that
That's
we
nice.
mean the stage 4 yin yang spam
It's
after the
mid-boss.
mid boss. Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
question the terminology.
Please question it.
don't question our sense of humor either. We don't have one.
So unfortunately, Dean can't do the extra milk well because you would have needed that 2.0 in the start of stage 4.
Okay, context. If you manage to get all the 2.0s correctly, you will have enough resources to do a whole suicide and bomb milk on the first non-spell. That it should be around 35 mil gain. But the consequence is that you have to do Requiem at 0/0 and only get an extend
Yeah, I don't
right
know
after.
if you would have done that regardless. It'd be way too risky on TWC.
That's the thing. Maybe 0/01 resources, but that's kind of moot at that point.
You can always do the stage 5 weird route. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, he's calling. I think he's calling Yatashi cute so that she doesn't kill him. This is just making me more nervous for him.
It's
Bleeding
so
with
much
her.
damage.
This is what Yatsuhashi does to a motherfucker.
Okay.
Dude, good bomb extend too.
It's kawaii.
It's kawaii, it's just kind of fast. But kawaii wouldn't be off either.
Yeah, see, Eminem is afraid of him. Oh, look, they're funny.
Yeah, it's side grazing.
Alright, save a bomb, I think. Right? Or is he gonna risk it all?
No,
Yeah.
Probably save.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that
No,
piv. 325 exiting.
No, this is valid as hell. Yeah.
Allegedly. Holy shit. Oh.
Whoa!
It's
Oh
okay.
my
It's
God.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. There is a backup
But
route.
it's really scary. It's really
There's-
scary.
There's a
It's
backup
fine.
route.
It's just a bullet though. Like, what the hell?
Please don't die again. If he dies again though, it's over. Well, obviously game
Come
over,
on,
but like,
come on.
okay, good.
Nice.
おいおいおいおいおい
Good. Good
い
courage.
やいやまあまあまあまあいやあの被弾は
Dude, that was
あんまり悪かったから
an dog death right there.
いや
Yeah, this is this is very much I think 2.35 pace, maybe even more, like 2.37.
あれはさっさと抜けないといけないタイミングだったか
Right now.
Someone knows Sapia B.
まあ
Yeah.
まあまあまあまあまあまあまあ
Yeah.
Optimism, let's go. No, that pin is
一
looking
本
good.
一本も一潰しで抑えられたならまあ全然
Like, despite everything, the pin looks
Yeah, yeah,
全
it's
然問題
good.
ないです
optimistic.
How do you calculate
Is-
pace? I forgot.
I
It's
use
just-
the well, like if you're at 900, that's like the threshold for 2.4, I think, right? And this will be like
I forgot
880 or
everything.
something.
いやもうね
So it's like a high 2.3 bill if everything goes right. But I don't know how Safe will play with the safety lives and stuff, Sage Gauntlet and all that.
素晴らしいやってないですよ
Probably skip the non-milk.
I'm gonna estimate like this is 2.35 bill
じ
then
ゃあ行きましょうか
if everything goes well.
I think it might be 2.3 if he's gonna do some safety later on.
This is very
弱い者
much
が笑顔になれる
PB
世界が欲しい
base.
I think he's
No.
gonna prepare
You
himself.
just bomb the opener.
There's a recovery later on, but it's hard. It?
Oh no,
Ew.
that's concerning. Does that affect the root?
No, no, the lives are okay.
Right.
Like, if you're not in the world record route, or
I'm
if
so-
you're not in the
I'm
optimal
so
route,
brain
then
rotted from all the changes and stuff.
いいよ
Nice.
that was clean. But yeah, if you're not at the optimal route, then any failed 2.0s, you just treat it as score loss.
Yeah, we're back on the route.
Okay, it's looking nice again. Oh, nice.
No great
nice
items,
spot.
I don't think.
50.
50 mil.
美味しすぎ天風味
He's really into this.
This way we love Dean.
We love a passionate player.
What the
Wow.
fuck was that?
Going
Was
for
that-
that?
Oh,
Was that a micro? What?
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Bro, what did
Very
that pass?
Okay, saving bomb for this spell. Fuck this spell.
Yep. But you could
But
try
actually-
to go for
actually,
capture and
no.
bomb the post mid.
Yeah, the post mid is
That's
just
fair.
horrible.
No, this sucks. This is reasonable.
This sucks more though.
This post mid
part
is
here.
really hard. You have to kill 4 on one side and
It's bad. It's
yeah,
so
this
bad.
shit. This
I
shit.
hate it. No, I hate this part so much. Fuck that. Sorry, I have to whisper because it's like 1 a.m. Fuck that part.
It's fine. We all understand. Dude, I routed this stage just so I could bomb the post mid section. Like, I would rather do the bomb save before the mid boss just to bomb that section.
Unironically valid.
ちょっと待って待って待って待って
No, 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 no.
You know, route wise, that's fine.
ここボムるんですよこういう時は
The previous mistake was
Yeah.
way worse.
Well, there's a lot of raw score loss, so I'm gonna say, can this be? I think it can still PB, but I don't know about 2.3 anymore.
No, not 2.3.
But it can PB. It can PB.
Oh, this. Was he trying to consolidate that? That
Can it
was so
PB?
い
weird.
やーだいぶ崩れたないた
Oh my god.
机に肘打った
Ah.
I don't know if it can PB anymore.
Probably not. Perfect Sager, you'll have 1.5 bill into stage 6 and then 2.2. That's all.
I think he's gonna have to deal with 0 game over pace on Sage. Yeah, it's gonna be a. Yeah, this is the fun of.
Alright. No miss, no bomb her out of spite.
Yeah. You see, it's
he
just
said-
everything can go wrong so quickly in this game. You get so desensitized to it at a point that you never think that you're close because you just anything.
No, you're still in the mid game,
Yeah.
pretty much.
You can't really get your
Bro's
hopes
early
up
game.
until after Seija.
But even then, you still have to focus.
避ければいいんだよ
I don't think he's gonna do any
Dude, that post
suicides.
mid boss. That post mid boss offended me to my core.
See.
On for Piff, I guess.
I think he's just gonna save it for safety on the spells. Wow, that's good dodging.
Oh, I like that. It's using vertical.
Oh.
No, 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 no.
あーお疲れ様でした
This is the curse
Well
of this
played, sir.
game.
Well
This
played.
game is just so volatile. GG, man.
GG.
Oh, Dean, I hope your Twitter feed is blessed with more wonderfulness than normal.
What do you mean by that?
いやーそうしたかったなこれ
But yeah, GG to both our players.
GG to
It
both.
was
Yeah.
on a good pace before the mid boss.
God, I do think this was 2.3 pace, so like a low 2.3.
It was like no. Originally, it was like 2.37 or so.
It was on route. Komachi. Yeah. God, what a crazy match this year. I liked it. It was so. It was
Yeah,
so
I mean, we
like
got a-
cozy.
we got a
but
world
also
record.
like. Yeah, it was so
We got a
cozy,
world
also
record, and-
sweaty as hell. We got a WR, Mercer A.
On our first appearance too.
というわけで
Yeah, that's DDC for you.
ということで
So that was a.
Wait,
that was
that's
a sound.
cool.
We gotta see the art.
Oh,
Oh,
you look at that art.
magic absorber. Wait, what stage
is
section
cool.
is this? Is this
That's-
just?
Oh,
that looks-
the
that-
background.
Yeah, it's 4, but like what specific? Is it just?
It kind of looks like extra, not gonna lie. With the yellow glowy bullets.
Yeah,
They do look like that.
I think it's just generic rather than any specific part.
Dude, what kind of nerds are we? We look at fan art and we're like, what stage section is this referring to?
Didn't you literally commission a shmup artwork
Yeah.
for this year, by the way, nerd?
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, nice
So
art.
on first place we have Mazakura on Team Sony with 67 points and a world recce on Mercer A. First appearance of that shot, by the way. Wonderful stuff right there. And on second place we have Dean from Team Luna with 19 points. Very respectable 2.2 bill with Sakia B. Has some great paces, but the volatility of this game just stretches very far sometimes. Won't you guys add anything else?
I mean, we could do like a preview
Yeah.
for the next match.
Next match, it's yeah.
I guess no comments then.
What do you mean? We did comment. GG, New World Record. Was letting cook.
I mean, Dean
Awesome.
also did really well.
Yeah, Dean did
He
well
was
too.
on good pace into stage 5. Like, same thing happened with Mino last year.
Yeah, it looks like Maribel's website's gonna have to do some updating after this one.
I'm gonna bet it's already updated, dude.
Yeah.
Right, we got Marissa A this year. I think the only shot left is Rainbow B.
I know
For
no one.
DDC scoring.
Please, no one do it. I don't. Just no.
Yeah, do the Saki 8 make me happy? Anyway,
Anyways, we
this.
got wrong match.
Wait. What? Wait.
Ah!
We skipped over PCBX.
Wait. What is this?
Yeah, see, we're going back in time now. We're repeating the past matches.
Okay, so we have PCB extra scoring, Ina versus Lua. Pretty intense stage, honestly.
The infamous Chen jail.
Yep. And
yeah.
when does that even start? It's pretty soon, right? It's like...
I think it's in 4 hours.
Yeah, no, it is really soon. So, if anyone is in a time zone in which you'd still be awake, come back in like 3 hours, 40 minutes or so and check out this awesome scoring.
For now, we're just gonna have we're gonna transfer to someone who's doing some IN awesomeness apparently. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you all for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the match. I hope you enjoyed our commentary. It was a pleasure, as usual. Any parting thoughts, RB?
Not much.
Yeah, very
It was
cozy.
really comfy match. Really nice to see a record on our shots debut too.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, I think that's a good
I think we should wrap it up.
yeah.
With an honor.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Thanks for
Yep.
watching.